2, 1, go.
And they are off.
There they go.
We'll see if the men can set the same type of blistering pace that I feel like the women set when they were going, and they are. All right, we've got the clock this time. An incredible, great addition. We'll be able to tell exactly where these men are in this workout.
We got the packs pretty much staying together right now. We got one rabbit out in the front. See if he can pull some people, tire some people out. But for the most part, the pack's kind of staying tight. But again, there's a pace to this one. As you saw in the ladies, there's a pace to this one.
It's kind of not the easiest thing in the world to comment on runners. And he's running.
And
he's
running.
Still running.
I don't know.
As we get further along, we'll find out who these athletes are and be able to tell you so that you know distinctly. And once again, just keep in mind that these athletes are all over the age of 50, and they're incredible athletes. They're incredible performers. These people have all qualified to be here.
Judges, stay off the track.
The way that they determined who would compete here at the Home Depot Center in Carson, California was every Masters athlete over the age of 50 from around the world did the exact same workouts. They took the times from those workouts, and the best 15 times, the people that own those times are the athletes that are competing today. So we're getting a good look at the overhead squats. Some athletes have completed their first run of 400 meters, and now they jump right on that bar of 95 pounds, and they're pounding out those overhead squats. Good job getting down to the proper depth and standing up and opening that hip all the way. There's John Holtz right there, CrossFit by Overload. Wants to keep an active shoulder and press up from the hills. One athlete looks like he's establishing
looks like we got 3.
Yeah.
3 on the run already.
I think, Bill, I'm kind of with you. I'd want to get that pole position and get the run out of the way.
Yeah.
Get on the bar that's closest to where I start my run. Okay, still setting a great pace. And he looks like, to me, to be a bigger athlete, yet he's still running quite well.
Yeah, he's moving. He's moving.
We're 2 minutes and 27 seconds into this second round of this first heat of the men's Masters competition. Looks like 2 of these athletes are going to try to close that gap with the leader there. They're matching each other pace for pace, staying shoulder to shoulder.
Again, I don't think they want to throw everything out on this.
Right.
You know, after this first round like that. I think we're going into the second round. They got some time yet, so
right.
Maybe they play a little mind game, try and lead some people or hang back just a touch. They want to be able to save that juice for that last round.
Have a kick at the end.
Absolutely. And it's hard. Sometimes you get off that bar and you want to start running right away. You feel real good.
Right.
Second 200 feels a lot different than the first 200.
Right.
So your
and
tempo,
the third feels different than the second, right?
You know, it feels a lot different going into that.
Okay, it looks like we've got the lead just changed. We have a smaller athlete that just took the lead.
We'll see where he lines up now.
Yeah, we'll see where he lines up and which bar he wants to grab. This guy, he's going to grab the first bar he can. A couple of the other 2 are going to go right down to the very end. And maybe it's just a matter of, hey, I'm going to grab the bar that's closest to me when I feel good enough to do it. Okay, so fatigue starting to set in a little bit right there. You're seeing he doesn't seem to me to have a real active shoulder.
No, he's just fighting that weight right now. He's using all muscle. Look, his arms are bending.
Yeah.
It really, if you have the shoulder flexibility, it's just best just to lock those arms out. Again, let your body take the weight, not just the shoulders.
He's going to look to his right.
He's fighting. He's
right
fighting
him, but he's still pounding them out. Pretty good clip. And we've got 2 guys onto the run right now. Our leader there, it looks like the lead has just changed for the 3rd time, and we're 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the workout. Still setting a really, really good pace. 4 minutes and 42 seconds into this WOD. Strong runner there, Bill.
Yeah, he's moving. He's moving. Again, real relaxed, and I think that's what they need to do. Once they come off that overhead, they need to stay as relaxed as possible. And he just looks comfortable right now. He looks comfortable.
Yeah.
But he's opening up that gap, though. Look at that gap he's got on almost about 50 yards already.
5 minutes and 10 seconds into this, and it looks, yeah, you're right, the gap is widening. And it looks like our leader right there that you're watching, I'm not sure who he is, but we're going to get some updates to you. It looks like he paced himself rather well.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't even see her time. She looked like she did well, but they didn't even say times.
So once again, just to give you the names, this is not necessarily in the order that they're competing in, but this is John Allaire, Brian Curley, Terry Dickman, Paul Flores, Neil Foley, John Holtz, Steve Labotsky, Mike Lyons, Randy Mulkey, Peter Nathan, Joel Nessa, Scott Olson, Joseph Romano Jr., Larry Silber, Jay Thomas. These are your competitors for the Masters event #1 that you're witnessing right now.
Healthy lead. He has cut a healthy lead on the field right now.
Got a comfortable lead. And he's going to try to knock out all 15 reps, keeping an active shoulder, doing a great job.
Doesn't even look like the second person's even come in yet. He's already into his reps.
Yeah, and that judge is doing a good job making sure that he's reaching the proper depth, and then when he stands up, he's locking everything out like he needs to. And he grabbed, it's interesting to see where these athletes, which bar they grab. He grabbed the first one he could get to. Maybe he feels like he's a stronger runner, and he just wants to get those overhead squats out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay, and he did that as he nearly trips over the bar. But he's, once again, he was the first one into the overhead squats. He's going to be the first one out of the overhead squats. We're at 4 minutes and 48 seconds into the first heat of the men's masters division.
Again, he still looks so comfortable.
Yeah, he's
in cruise mode right now.
He's going to lap somebody right now.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's got to play with the legs. Nailing those overhead squats and jumping right onto a run.
Jay Thomas
not
has
easy.
the lead.
Yeah.
Jay Thomas has the lead.
Finishing up his second.
Come on, Joe, looking good.
And he's just starting his third. That's his third round, right?
Yeah, it's his third round.
7 minutes and 30 seconds into this WOD. There is an 18-minute time cap. So, but he's a strong runner. I can see why he grabbed that first bar he could get to, get him out of the way and just keep running.
Yeah, it's a toss-up, though. You know, do you put that run before or after?
It's an interesting balance, and that's why we have the analyst desk that we'll go to at the end of this WOD. We don't have to do that heavy lifting. We don't have to do that heavy lifting. Pat's almost reached the point where he's omniscient, and he's our.
I'm sure he'll have plenty of things to say about that.
Yeah. I'm glad his mic's turned off right now. 8 minutes, 13 seconds into this. We see on the face a little bit of he's breathing through the mouth, he's huffing, he's puffing, but he's working hard and he's getting it done.
He's about to pass another competitor here.
We think, and we're pretty sure that that is Jay Thomas, your leader.
Larry Silver about to start his fourth round.
Okay, Larry Silber. Excuse me, I was wrong. It was not Jay Thomas. It's Larry Silber. And he is going to grab that first bar that he can. Hopefully they'll slide that bar out of his way so he doesn't. There he goes. Okay, 8 minutes, 50 seconds into this WOD. Got good shoulder flexibility. He's going to try to knock out all 15 that he can one time. Don't want to set that bar down, have to snatch it up again.
Those are just solid. He looks so comfortable right there. I mean, hips deep, his grip, his shoulder, you know, totally active. Arms are locked. Looks comfortable.
His face doesn't reflect that.
Yeah, but that's CrossFit. You can't look at the face.
Yeah. But he's pounding them out either way, right?
Yeah.
Reaching the 9 minute and 30-second mark. He's doing an incredible job. Once again, folks, keep in mind these athletes are all over the age of 50. Come from all walks of life. We've got fighter pilots. We've got, you see fatigue setting in. That's where the mind's just got to kick in and say, hey, we've got to get it done. Starting his fifth and final round is Larry Silber. And he's actually lapped a couple of competitors. So he's picking him up and laying him down on this wad. He's going to complete this 400-meter run and jump right on the bar. Once he does 15 reps of an overhead squat with 95 pounds, he will be done for this wad. And once again, we don't know how many wads these masters will complete. 10 minutes and 20 seconds into this, he's still running at a pretty good clip.
Yeah, I think he's well aware of what his position is right now. So I think he's just keeping it going. Just has to finish strong.
It's not like the women's where we had a race right down to the very end.
Yeah.
Only 3 seconds separated first to second place. There's a little bit more of a gap in the men's competition.
Well, I mean, and again, it's scoring. You know, if you win, it's low point score. So whether you win by a second or by 5 minutes, a win is a win. So all he has to do is finish in this place, and that, you know, he's in a great spot.
So if he ends the way that that it's looking right now, he will get 1 point that he'll carry on to the second round.
Right.
And whoever has the least amount of points, as you just said, at the end of the competition is your winner.
They're the champion.
So, you know, technically, Bill, and we've seen this take place before, but in regionals and sectionals, but you don't have to come in and win every single heat to be the champion. I mean, you could, obviously, but if we've got somebody that has a well-rounded fitness level and work capacity, technically, you know, they could have a 4th place in one heat, a 2nd place in another, and a 3rd place, but as long as they're staying at the top of the pack, without winning a heat, you don't have to necessarily win a heat to be the champion.
Right. Well, each individual event usually favors to one aspect of overall fitness, but when you got to add it all together to get that overall component. And I think that that's good. It shows a lot. It allows these guys to show their strengths, which is great. But again, this particular event right here, if running is not your thing, or legs are not your thing, or you don't have the shoulder flexibility, you may be great at every other workout. This right here is going to knock you out. And I like the fact that they add all of that together. So I think it makes it fair. Makes it fair and well-rounded.
And in the CrossFit world of programming, this workout would be known as a couplet, simply because there's 2 different exercises that they're doing.
Hit himself on the head on that one.
That's gotta hurt.
Came down a little
like,
hard.
Shit. I don't want to do that again. All right, 12 minutes and 30 seconds into this wad. He's going to regroup, snatch the weight up again, and okay, so some fatigue's got to set in. Now look at this, Bill. We might have a photo finish here. We just had, it looks like 2 competitors, and he is struggling. He is struggling with that last, I don't know how many reps he has left, but this is an opening for the other competitors, and we saw a couple of them finish their last run, and they're jumping on the bar right now. If they can knock out 15, he just cannot get it done.
Yeah,
His shoulders are gone. We can see that and this is a good example of what you're talking about. Great runner, and the fatigue setting in all the way around.
Yep.
So this is where the mind's got to take over and say, hey, we can still get it done.
But he's doing the same thing. He's trying to power snatch it. Yeah. Oh, he got it here. He got it up now.
Okay,
lock it out, keep it going.
Locked out. I don't know how many reps he has left, but we're at the 13 minutes and 22-second mark.
These guys are almost rep for rep right now.
Yeah.
It's getting tight.
This is hard right here,
we go. Now
this is going to be a photo finish, and who wants it more? Who wants that first place? He's going to do it. He completed all 15 rounds. He dug down deep and had the heart to do it. He's on to what looks like more as his strength.
Nice job. Nice job.
13:43 is your winner. CrossFit New England, that is a blazing time for anybody. I don't care if you're 20 or 50. That is a score to be proud of. That was 43?
Yeah, 13:43.
Larry Silber, incredible job. And if you can leave a sweat angel on grass, they're doing it right now. Incredible performance for 2 gentlemen that are over the age of 50.
I'll tell you what, he did not break down. He knocked himself in the head.
Yeah.
You know, the bar came down, hit him on the head, struggled a couple times to get the rep up, but he didn't get flustered by that. He just kept on going. And a lot of times, we saw that in regionals. You miss 1 rep and you try it and try it and try it, and then you're brain dead after that.
Yeah.
It's not going to move. He kept on going. He kept his composure.
Kills you now, and we've still got a race. There's John Holtz coming in and finishing in at 13:38. And folks, this is still a blistering time for anybody.
42.
Remember, these are the 15 fittest males from around the world that are over the age of 50. And we're going to see a lot of heart in this competition. Like I made reference earlier, some of the people that I talked to about witnessing the regional Masters competitions, those were some of the most inspiring moments. They came from the Masters, and we're seeing that.
Well, these are just things that people
Look at
don't
him
do
jump
regular.
on.
They don't do this.
Yeah.
The majority of 50-year-olds out there
Just
don't
a
do
good
this
kick
stuff.
at the
But
end.
look
I
at
like
this.
that. Lots of heart. He's laying it out on the line.
Yeah.
15.
The thing is, they don't know if there's going to be a cut right now or not, and so they're giving it everything they've got to make sure that they advance to the next workout.
Yeah.
Great job by a lot of athletes that have a lot of heart. 15 minutes, 28 seconds into this, and it looks like we've got some guys finishing now. Great job. My hat's off to them. Look at that. They're still shredded after, yeah, you can tell they're paying.
Don't say all those years. Don't say all
I
those
almost
years.
did, and I stopped myself. It helped that you kicked me under the table. But, you know, these are athletes that not only pay attention to their training and the programming.
Wow, look
they've
at that
got good
kick.
coaches, but they're paying attention. Yeah, they're giving the judge everything she wants right there. But they're paying attention to their diet and their nutrition. And that's part of this game.
I
So
think age to these guys is truly just a number. I mean, they are out there
Right.
Let's
wrecking
go.
it
Finish it up.
like they were 22, 23, 24. And they're not letting the age thing slow them down. Look
Right.
at these guys.
So 16 minutes and 19 seconds, a little over a minute and a half before the cutoff of 18 minutes. So you do not want to have a do not finish on this one. You got to rally the forces, whatever it takes, to make sure that you finish this thing in under 18 minutes. And it looks like this gentleman's going to do it.
16:37, 2 minutes. 1.5 minutes.
Let's go, yeah. All right,
keep it going.
once again, your winner there was Larry Silber from CrossFit North England. 13 minutes and 43 seconds.
Insane. That's
Incredible,
such a great time.
Incredible performance.
Such a great time. And he looks solid the entire race.
Right, we've got 1 minute before the cutoff, so we'll see if these gentlemen can finish their 15 reps of overhead squat, 95 pounds, and then move on to complete the run, cross the finish line in time. This gentleman has about 45 seconds. He's going to do it easily, get in under the cap. You don't want to do DNF, especially when you're close to finishing the 15 reps.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, they're right there, you know. If you know that you're 30 seconds before the cutoff, that's when you can't care if it hurts anymore.
Right.
You
30
have to
seconds
finish.
remaining.
Right.
It doesn't matter how ugly it is either. You just have to make yourself finish.
Come on, pick it up and go. That's what he's telling himself. Okay, they've still got a chance to finish on time if they're at the end of that 15 reps.
We're getting close. We're getting close. 10 seconds left. Get back on that
All
bar.
right.
Come on.
Looks like we might have a couple guys that won't finish this workout in the 18-minute cap that has been given to them.
Time.
3, 2, 1, time. 3.
Time. He wants to finish anyway. He's going to finish anyway.
You know what? Good for him.
Yeah. See, and that's the right kind of attitude.
Yeah.